Well, good morning, chatty chatters. Good morning, Raptoria. Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here. And welcome to our first look live of Surviving the Abyss. Today's stream is sponsored by the makers of and/or Paradox Arc and all the links that you can find in the description. So if you're interested in this game that comes out in a few hours on Steam, it's releasing today, just in a little bit. You can find the link down below in the description or pinned at the top of chat. The game's just doing one final update, as the devs have given me an early copy, but it comes out today, so this is likely the final build. So should just be a minute or two, which is the perfect amount of time to click or tap that like button.
Welcome.
Say hello in chat, renew your membership milestones, and spam the heck out of those scuba gear emotes. We're going to be going deep,
Welcome.
deep under the ocean surface, all the way to the ocean floor, where it's a little bit more than just building a survival base. There's some scurry stuff out there too. So if you're a big fan of games like BioShock and the City of Rapture that's underwater, or if you're really interested in colony builders or survival games and whatnot, this is definitely one that mimics or is similar to Surviving Mars, Surviving the Aftermath, and now Surviving the Abyss. It's kind of cool. Like, they're all very similar genre, but yet very, very, very different. You know, Surviving the is kind of just the genre or whatnot, or the kind of like the theme. But yeah, don't let it fool you. This is much different. Oh baby, that music. Yo, Bad Rad Boys, thanks for the 18 months. Lone Wolf, thanks for the 4 months. Good morning to you as well. And thank you very much, Harley, for the 7 months as a Raptor egg. Let's go, baby. All right, scuba gear on. Scuba gear on. Let's go, let's go. Surviving the Abyss Early Access. I don't know what's more terrifying, space or the depths of the ocean. Oh, boy. Yes, I did, Alloy. And yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right, Surviving the Abyss Early Access. Welcome, Overseer. Surviving the Abyss is in early access. This means we'll be actively updating the game to improve the overall experience based on your feedback, as well as the planned content updates. We welcome your feedback on our Discord via the bug reporting tool. We'll be making various changes to the game, including hotfixes and patches, as well as adding content. We plan to add more buildings, resources, events, and much more throughout the early access period. Please check the latest patch notes to see what we've been working on recently. Everyone at Rocket Flare Studios would like to thank you for joining us on this journey, and we look forward to seeing the amazing bases you'll create deep within the Abyss. The way I understand it is every time we start a new game, the Abyss is a little bit different too, like the landscape around us and the layout of stuff. So, should be a quite interesting time. Let's see. Texture quality ultra. There we go. Field of view. Oh, we can actually zoom that out. Ooh, nice. So we can either zoom all the way out from the base. Now let's do like half. That's kind of cool. We'll do half. I think we can zoom out pretty far in this game, but we're going to want to be zoomed in because the only thing of our base we can see is when we build these towers and or our initial... I think this is our initial base, and these are like light towers we can build. So it's going to be fun. Absolutely. All right, so the year is 1976, and we're tasked with building a research base on the floor of the ocean. One, I'm assuming to skirt by international law, and two, because it is the Cold War, and so we're trying to build the perfect army of clones, so we can have a war of clones. That sounds familiar. I think I heard that somewhere else before. Well, all right, anyway, without further ado, let's take our first look at Surviving the Abyss. Oh boy. If you've never played before, we suggest new game plus introduction objectives. Ooh, there's a scenario editor coming soon. Cool. Alright, let's do new game and introduction objective. Ooh, look at that. Those buildings look cool. Looks like there's tunnels. One's in the chat if you're hyped.
years following 1956, much came to be known about the structure of DNA and the human genome. The possibility of cloning a human being was becoming a reality, as our brightest minds raced to be the first to complete the endeavor. After a few short years, scientists reported the first promising results. A human being was cloned for the first time. The celebrations, however, were short-lived. The test subjects were unstable, their DNA damaged by the cloning process. All died within days. Moral objections to the technology turned to public outrage. Outrage turned to protests, and eventually protests turned to riots. Publicly, the research was discontinued. The military, however, was quick to understand the strategic potential of this research. Why stop at recreating life when it could be improved? Plans were drawn up to continue the research in total secrecy, far from the prying eyes of the world, deep below the surface of the ocean. The sea floor provides access to new, highly adapted life forms and ample DNA for experimentation. But the deep sea environment presents a significant challenge. You have been selected to lead a team of the best and brightest. The lives of the crew are in your hands.
Well, that's fun. Yeah, I think for that intro they're going to have to lower the volume of all the bubbles and up the voices a little bit. I didn't see a voice cutscene control. Alright, let's pause and get our bearings. Let's see. I'm going to scoot over a little bit. Looks like there's no menu behind me. Alright. 12 crew are unemployed, 3 mining subs are idle, 1 generator is without power lines. We have scrap steel, concrete, quartz glass, iron, aluminum, copper, lead, coal, and oil to work with for power. Those last 2. Types of genomes, we have generalist, scientific, and engineering genetic samples. That's why we're on the ocean floor then, is to use fish and, I don't know, squids and crabs and other things like that. Ooh. Dang, nature, you scary. Let's see. Crew relation effectors, 55%. Population is 12 for general crew. We have food types of high quality, low quality, HQ food produced per day, LQ food produced, high and low quality. Days remaining of food 5, consumed per day 12. Oh boy. Build menu. We've got resources, power, life support, population, exploration, research, genetics, and then we've got tunnels to connect everything together. Mission log. No objective steps or objective tasks. Technology tree. Ooh. It's broken down into different tiers. So we've got power, life support, resources, population, exploration, and research and genetics up to tier 3. Interesting. Cloning. Invalid action. Functional cloning lab required. Submarine information. Maximum number of submarines is 7. Total is 6. We have 2 construction subs, 3 mining subs, a transportation sub, and an exploration sub. Oh, okay. Interesting. And we're in an area known as... Oh, there's biomes. We're in the seagrass dunes right now. A clear and stable plateau with a variety of resources to support the research base. We can find spider crabs, rosefish, John Dories, and rough octopus. We can also find concrete, coal, quartz, and copper. Oh, no. That means that we're going to have to go further away from the base to find more resources, which already seems absolutely terrifying. Research data, we have 60. Research produced per day is 0. Okay, so we got to produce research to unlock stuff in the tech tree. We're producing 1 oxygen? Well, wait, we have 2, but it says 0. I guess this base just makes 2 power and 2 oxygen. Okay. Oh, we can have multiple power grids and multiple oxygen grids. Okay. So we can make those systems redundant or independent if we want to. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That's scary. Cool. Alright, let's see here. Oh, and then we got filters to show us all the resources around us. Okay, so near us we've started with iron ore, concrete, and steel. Now this game's going to take a lot of methodical planning, so like going fast or like, you know, speeding up time is probably a horrible idea, especially since food and water are, I mean, well, water's all around us, but food and oxygen are going to be hard to come by. Yeah, we're at the Bikini Bottom right now. This is a SpongeBob game. Very simple. Let's see. Is there a map? Let's see. Oh, I. Oh, I on paused. Oh. We have a message from HQ. Inbox. Message. Greetings, Overseer. This message is from the command station 7861 meters above you. Wow, there's 7,861 meters above us. Oh, we're going to go even deeper. Oh, boy. We hope you've settled in okay. In the coming days and weeks, you'll have to figure out how to supply power, oxygen, and food to get a stable supply of fuel and building materials. Once basic infrastructure is established, our first big milestone will be a fully functional cloning lab. Good luck, Overseer. The work you're undertaking will benefit all humanity. This is some Umbrella Incorporated stuff right here. All right. Well, let's see what our first objective is. We'll on pause and see what HQ says. I'm assuming we probably should start with power and oxygen production, but let's just see what they say. Overseer, we need to get the regular supply of building resources and fuel. Set up a mining relay and assign our available mining subs to it. Oh, this is like a work area. Okay. So that was under resources? Mining relay. Mining relay allows subs to gather small resource deposits within the area of effect. Alright, well I guess the most amount of resources would be best. Looks like this has coal as well, so let's ping that there. So this is kind of grid-based. Well, can I tell... Oh, I can tell them to go all the way out there. This has steel, concrete, iron, and coal. Yeah, this will be the best one. And assign mining subs to it. We had 3, so let's go with those. Oh, there they go. Alright, so they're mining iron ore, concrete, and then there was like scrap metal here too. Yeah, right there. Alright. Next up, power and oxygen. The central hub produces both, but we're going to need more to continue into the next phase of construction. Build an oxygen generator and a coal generator to get us started. Well, the oxygen generator is probably going to need power, so we should probably go with that first. So that means we're going to need to mine coal, but we already started with 40, so who knows how quickly that's going to be gobbled up. So we need to... So when we build a coal generator, it'll reduce air quality by 10. So that means that in order to counteract that, we're going to have to then build more oxygen generators. Oh boy. So that means for X number of coal generators, we're going to need to build X number of oxygen generators, but also the amount of people that come into our colony are probably going to also need oxygen. However, if we have some sort of a farm, maybe there's a way where we can make like a algae farm and get oxygen from that. We'll see. Consumes coal to output power through power lines. All right, so we both got to make tunnels and power lines to connect everything up. All right, where are we going to make power? Let's make power over here. Oh, I see. The blue lines are where everything's going to connect via tunnel. Okay. And tunnels also require materials, I'm sure. It doesn't say. We're just going to assume that they might take materials to build. But it also seems like a good idea to build further away from the base, because then we can spread out more. But I'm just going to start with 2. Is there a way to rotate? Yes. And it looks like that's the best layout there. Alright, so that will build, and then let's connect a tunnel to that. Well, it looks like there also is ways to go. Yeah, we're going to be going down, too. So there are elevator shafts and junctions. Single section of tunnel can be connected to from any side. Okay, so it might be a good idea to build junctions so you can build like a branching path off to that. That kind of reminds me, if you guys have ever played Planet Base, it kind of reminds me of the tunnel building and that. That looks sweet. That looks really cool. I hope we can see silhouettes moving through the glass. That'd be super cool. Alright, let's start building that. Oh my god, a shark! No, I'm just kidding, it's rosefish. It's a species of rockfish originating from the cold waters of the northern Atlantic. It's large, slow-growing, late-maturing fish that has been prized by commercial fishing for generations. Tasty. Oh, there's the construction sub. So those are yellow, the mining ships are orange, and they kind of glow. Is there a way to prioritize what material they get? There's a concrete deposit. Doesn't look like we can tell them what to mine, unless we do it here, maybe? Oh, yeah, you can assign each... You can either do mine all or each specific resource. Okay. And that thing does not take any power or oxygen to operate. Okay. So it's a self-sufficient battery somehow. Oh, boy. Alright, power is almost complete. There we go. Build a coal generator, build a tunnel to the coal generator, build an oxygen generator, and build power lines from the tunnel to the oxygen generator. Oh, and a tunnel. Okay. We're going to need crew quarters soon. Looks like we can build here, too. But this leads to a building materials stockpile. So this is something that our subs will use to stockpile building materials away from the base. That's cool. So let's build an O2 generator. Maybe over here. I'm kind of like nervous that there might be a negative debuff or something by building stuff together, but I think we'll be alright. Let's do life support oxygen generator. Generates oxygen. All buildings with crew will require oxygen. Okay, so workplaces. So the coal generator requires 3 workers. It's outputting a total supply of 16. Total demand is 0 right now. Power grid is... Oh, does that say B? I guess A would be from the main HQ. I guess that means the HQ can never go offline because it makes its own power. Okay. Well, let's hope that it can never go offline. This is going to be an interesting challenge, is figuring out the footprint for every building and how it's going to fit into this grid. Oh, that's interesting. Let's build it like this, and then we'll build crew-related stuff down here next to it. Nice. Alright, cool. And then we need a power line. So let's see how this works. Okay, so we can't... Oh, we can build on the red. Okay, that just probably means we can't build under that. Power lines will take materials, so we need to think about how we're going to lay out our grids. Interesting. I wonder if it works like how it does in City Skylines, where there's an area of effect. Oh, wait, maybe that highlighted area shows the range? Let's give it a try. Oh, the yellow. Okay. So they're connected now. Or they will be when that's complete. Alright. Wow, 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 wow. Boy, that's not annoying at all. It's like Hypnotoad. Don't forget to subscribe. And say hello in the chat. I hope everybody's having a nice Tuesday. Welcome to the Abyss, in which we're going to survive and surviving the Abyss. Which is true. Not really hypnotizing at all. It's like literally what we're doing. Well, that's interesting sound. Yeah, for those of you who've ever worked at a coal power plant, sounds like home, doesn't it? That's the noise they make. Yeah, that's the Hypnotoad Memorial Power Plant. Oh, we can't rename it? Darn. Darn. Hopefully that'll be the first thing patched out in about... now. Hey, objective complete. Good. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, let's get a new objective from HQ. We need to think about a constant or a consistent food supply. A carbohydrate farm will be simple to build and will provide us with a large supply of low-quality food. This may affect crew morale, but eventually impact their health. But it's the best we could do for now. Use the technology tree to unlock a carbohydrate farm. Alright. Technology tree. Life support carbohydrate farm. I guess we're going to make those goldfish crackers. I like fishes because they're so delicious. I mean, that's basically just pure carbs. Produces low-quality food under UV light, so it will take power. Power required 1, oxygen required 1. Oh, I'm imagining bugs then. Insects. Well, maybe they don't produce carbohydrates, but whatever. These farms are easy to build and have a low crew and power requirement, so they require 2 people, 1 power, 1 oxygen. And they produce 1 low-quality food per 125 days? Or maybe that's minutes. Alright, let's build a carbohydrate farm over here. Well, let's see its blueprint, or footprint. Oh, it's pretty simple. But everything we build, we've got to build a power node, too. It might be a good idea. We're probably going to be building 360 degrees around the base, so I guess if we have a power line going around it, then we could just build off of that, kind of like the spokes of a wheel. So I think that'll be fine. Also, this little thingy is there. I mean, it could be a if you guys want it to be a nug farm, that's fine. But I don't think that would lower crew morale. If we were having dino nugs, that'd be like a crew morale plus infinity. It's like, dude, it's nug night just like it was last night, dude. I'm so motivated. Clone me first. And let's build a power line to that. For steel, to which we have 48. This environment is like cool and terrifying. Like, could you imagine if the power goes out? I don't know if you've seen the trailer or what happens when power goes out. I'm not going to spoil it, but chaos ensues. Alright, the carb farm is going up. Oh, let's just call it a McDonald's. That's a carb farm. Hey, we did it. Alright, another message from HQ. New message. We've opted to send down an additional 4 crew members to assist your endeavors. Before we send them down, we expect the food situation to be stable and adequate housing facilities to be available. 2 living quarters and a stockpile of 75 food will ensure you can sustain a larger workforce. Overseer, we need to locate larger deposits of resources, extraction points. These extraction points should show up on sonar scans. Construct a sonar tower so we can test these capabilities. Do we have to research that? We do not. Sonar tower, used to place sonar beacons, which will locate different items in the darkness. Ah. So we're going to be using sonar to ping for one ping only, chat. Ooh, a bird. A John Dory. That is a massive fish. Look at that thing. It's like the size of the base. Wow. Let's see. We could build a light tower. But let's do that living quarters now. Why don't we have, like, living nickels or dimes? Only quarters. I guess that works better in a vending machine. Alright, so this building we can rotate, but it has to stay, like, at an X. Oh, this game's a little bit of a puzzle, too. Like, we can't rotate this to go up and down. It has to be, like this. I wonder if we want to connect everything via tunnels. Is there a benefit to that? Like transit time for the workforce from living quarter to job? I don't think so. Let's build one there. And I wonder if we could build them next to each other. It does turn green. Let's give it a shot. Ah, good, we can. Okay. Good. Damn it. It looks like it's free to build these, so no harm done. How do we delete something? There we go. This game's tunnel system does not like me. Oh, there is music. It's kind of like subtle. Let's turn that up a little bit. How's that? Alright, construct a sonar tower and locate fuel. Let's do that next. I'm going to go ahead and assume that the sonar tower does not need to be connected to anything. It's just a tower. Is this a new save? Yes. I mean, kind of our first time playing, so yeah. Oh, let's build it over here by this storage thingy. Boom. Alright, so now we're going to start pinging for scary stuff. Yeah, we're in Raplantis right now. There's also a hotel and casino, so if you guys want to come on down. Just got to sign a couple of 30 waivers, and then you'll be good to go. Small paperwork, small amount. Small price to pay for decadence. Okay. So the living quarters... Oh, they need power too. Okay. They're complete, but they need to be powered. This tower might need power too, but let's check. Okay, that powered them both. Kind of a smart idea to lay the wires under the the tunnels, I suppose. Dude, the base looks really sweet so far. And that also needs a connection. Okay. Let's do it. Ah, love it. The warehouse building is on stilts, so we can just build a power line under it. Beautiful. That certainly reminds me a lot of Surviving Mars, right? Building that power line across the surface of Mars. So if you were good at doing that in that game, you'll be an expert at the power grid here. These submarines are operated by people, as I understand it. It's 1976, so I don't know if we have drone technology yet, but anything is possible. Uh-oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Nope, crisis averted. Whew, that was a close one. Locate fuel extraction point by using sonar beacons. Fuel. Ah, the Ixion method. Oh, high concentration of fuel over here. Ooh, lots of it. One ping only. Vasily, send that ping. Yay. Oh, well. He's doing more than one, but okay. Ah, now we have a map. So this is the map. Oh boy, there's some terrifyingly deep parts over here and here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Our sonar tower is located nearby resource extraction point. It appears to be a coal deposit. As it is located in the darkness, we must first construct a light tower. Once the area is lit and dank AF, we can build a coal extractor on the coal extraction point, yo. Who the hell's doing the writing for this game? Exploration light tower. Wait, is the pinging done? Okay, looks like we found a coal extraction point there, so we can have like a coal mine versus... Alright, so small coal deposits are mined by the submarines. Extraction points, we must have like a mine. Oh, there's a lot of that. We got lots of fuel. Wow, we got lucky. We'll go for that one first. Oh, and we're getting deeper. Oh, boy. A dank AF is a nautical term. Oh, good. Thank you. Glad to have some naval specialists in the chat. Thanks, guys. Alright. Well, yeah, we're going to need to build power down here for the extraction. Oh, I can see us going down. No. Aren't we deep enough? Well, the good news is at least power lines seem to be an insta-build, so we don't have to worry too much about if a building is completed and we forgot to connect power to it. You can just do it in a snap. Not too big of a deal. Let's see what happens with the light coming on. Ooh, boy. Oh, awesome, Eric. I'm glad you had a good night with those. Excellent. Alright, I'm assuming build a light tower, unlock coal extractor, build a coal extractor. Okay, so we need to do some research. So that's under resources. Drill oh, there's a drill and a coal extractor. That gathers coal from large coal deposits. Drill extractor used for collecting building materials from large deposits. Slow but efficient. So they can harvest, I think that's concrete. Oh, that's a cost for it. And an alloy furnace. Okay, so that's got to be iron ore plus coal equals alloy. Another game that he's in. I hope they got the rights to use it. Alright, coal extractor, go. Yeah. You're enjoying these alternative future worlds that take place in the past? Yeah, I like this game. The UI for the computer, like, vaguely reminds me of Alien a bit, but I really do like that whole, like, where mechanical switches and computers were like 50-50. Like, you sometimes, like, in order to do something, you'd have to, like, you know, pull a switch or something and it'd be huge. Nothing to see here. I'm good. I don't. Yeah, can we? Yeah, no, I'm good. Let's. Yep. No, we're good. All right. Okay. Hey, we found some scrap here too. All right, we need to build a coal extractor. Oh no! Look at it going off the. Oh. Every little decline is painful. How deep can we go? Oh, it goes deeper. Oh boy. We're gonna have to go deeper because deeper down are more fish, and we need that for essentially. Speaking of Alien, it reminds me of when they have to use that big pump thing to get the power started back at Jurassic Park. And speaking of Jurassic Park, I think that's what we're doing here. Is that so in this timeline, human cloning is working, but people are dying within a matter of days, and they're not able to do anything. So we're going to splice human DNA with fish in order to make them more resilient somehow, or resistant to whatever is killing them, like Earth's gravity or whatever it is that's making people die to death from cloning. We have to make them on-die. Alright, looks like we need to make a tunnel here. Luckily, tunnels don't have a cost, so we could make a maze if we wanted to. Yeah, for real, yeah. So we're going to have to diversify the human genome, or our cloning genome, by combining... Oh, dude, we're going to end up with spider, crab, gill people. It's going to be like, what's his name from Waterworld? Kevin Costner, yeah. Yeah, mermaids, yeah. Let's build it here. And I think it's connected to power. I guess we'll see when it's done. Oh, there's a quick menu here for tunnels and power lines. That's nice. Alright, let's build a tunnel then. Oh, that looks cool. This reminds me of the jetway at the airport. Nice and clean. Cool. All right. So the coal extractor will be done soon. We're also supposed to stockpile 75 food. We're at 67, 68. So it's going up. Very slowly, but we'll get there. I like how we can click on the beacon to see a quick overview of the resources that are there. There was 73 coal, now there's 64. So you can see what they're mining and how much was there and how much is left. And then you can kind of quick maths figure out how much they've gathered and maybe how much you're spending in the back of your mind. Do this music though. When can you buy it? The link is pinned at the top of the chat or in the description. So if you're interested in checking this one out, you can add it to your wish list or buy it today. It will be out today. Soon, TM. Aw. That's too far for the power connection, really? Oh, it's off by like 1 grid square. There you go. Yeah, let's connect. We connected the coal to power. Now the coal is powered. He's got to plug in the coal. Alright, HQ. If this mission is to be a success, we'll need to research new technologies. We must adapt to life down here. Building a research lab and staffing it with crew will generate research data per day. We can also attach modules to our research labs to provide additional daily research data. Okay. So we can upgrade the lab, which will probably require more power, which will probably require more workers, thus more oxygen in the building. Great. Overseer, we have the utmost faith in you to lead this mission. But a project like this requires many great minds. We're planning to send down a specialist engineer to assist with the setup of the facility. Before we can give the go-ahead, we need to see progress. Stockpile 80 coal to ensure the continued success of this mission. Also, we can confirm there are no bears underwater. You're safe. Okay, cool. The first step in our goal is the acquisition of genetic material. Specialized genetic material can be found in habitats. We must look for a habitat and build a fauna trap on it. First, we should locate a habitat using the sonar beacon. Where's Cthulhu's house? Habitat Bacon. Oh, this music is great. Ooh. Oh yeah, we're going over this way for sure. Yep. Vasily, 1 ping only, and throw in 2 for yourself. Abundant habitat. Habitats contain species that can be harvested for several uses: power generation, food production, and genetics. We can produce power from fish? Electric eels. We pinpointed the location of a nearby habitat. We must make preparations for the cloning process, build a fauna trap on the habitat, and capture our first genome samples. In addition, begin construction of our cloning lab. Oh, we got a lot to do. I don't think we're making enough power for this, though. We have +2 power. We're going to need another power plant. And roads? Well...
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
That's right. How's the game? Do you like it? I do. I'm liking the layout of the base so far and how things are getting like deeper, and it's given me some good vibes so far. It's good vibes so far. Let's see. Alright, build a fauna trap. That probably won't require power. But we will need to maybe build a light out there? Ooh, maybe. Fauna trap. Placed on habitats for harvesting genetic material to be used for cloning. Many specimens can be used for bait to catch various rarities in wildlife. Oh, so some fish we have to catch to bait in others. Interesting. There's our cloning lab, and our marine stabilizer replenishes the fauna population of a habitat within its area of effect. Oh, so you can basically build like a little fish farm to then release them back into the wild to grow up and then harvest them again from the habitat that they choose. So it's a cycle. That's too far. We're gonna have to build another light tunnel, or a tower and tunnel. Alright, before we do that, we definitely need power. We are consuming 16 out of the 18 produced, which I think this only makes 16 then, because I think the base makes 2. So each power plant is capable of making 16 at the moment. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see if there's an upgrade for these. Coal efficiency upgrade. Coal power generators will use 20% less coal. Damn, that's good. We need 60 research, so that could be something we research first. A biomass generator must be built on habitat. Oh, okay. So we'll lose a habitat if we build a biomass generator, so essentially we catch fish and burn them. Alright. But that is power at no fuel cost. Okay. So both good and bad. Alright, well, let's do coal power, because we did find a bunch of coal deposits, so we should be fine with that. Famous last words. Let's build an extendo coal refinery thingy. Alright, and then we got to stockpile 80 coal, so maybe researching that thing to reduce the use of it will be good for our goals. And then we'll build a research facility. And then we'll get on clone research. Then I'm going to clone myself so I can do the most evil thing of all. Laundry. I'll actually have time enough to do laundry, or at least have my clone do it. Good. Good. Yeah, maybe cloning isn't so evil after all. Or like as it seems in this game. Alright, we stockpiled the food. Excellent. Alert, 4 crew members have arrived. Oh, good. HQ sent down 4 more people. Which 3 of them are probably going to be put to work at the power plant. Oh, we can put 1 more person in there. No crew available, though. Is this connected to a grid? No. Now both are connected. There we go. Plus 18. Excellent. Oh, I see. Wait a minute. That has a wrench next to it, so that might take a specialist. So we can get a little bit more power if we get like an engineer assigned to that or something. 3 crew are unemployed. Alright, let's do research. Basic research lab. Produce daily research data. Research modules can be attached to the research labs to provide increased production of research data. That thing pulls down 5 power and requires 1 oxygen. Now we're going to have to build an oxygen generator again. And that means more power. Oh, this is a fun tango that we dance. And we could dance if we want to. Or we could, you know, leave our friends behind. Let's build that right meow. Also, I think in this game, it's a good idea to use every nook and cranny you can, because then you use less steel for the power lines. I mean, all in all, when you're building a huge base, that could save like 50 plus iron if you lay things out right. What? I'm just going to assume that's connected. Alright, so there goes our research plant. 15 seconds to produce 1 coal. That's interesting. The building's O2 is -8 rather than the 10 it said when we constructed it. Oh wait, that was the power plant. So air quality for... Oh, that's another thing to consider too, is that I bet you if we build a biomass generator, that also won't create a negative debuff to oxygen quality, maybe? So maybe that has 2 benefits. But you lose a habitat, so good luck with your cloning. 3 crew are unemployed. Well, now it should be 1. Oxygen usage at full capacity. Not really. We have 3? Oh, now we have 152 research. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm liking that coal efficiency. Let's kind of take a look at these. A little bit more detail. Basic air purifier. Air purifiers improve the air quality on the oxygen network. Is that something we have to build? Yes. I don't even know what that is there. O2 output upgrade increases the output of standard oxygen generators by 20. Okay, so those are two must-have upgrades. More coal and more oxygen. Ah, we can build things for crew morale. A garden dome and a mess hall. Ugh, what a mess. Oh, we can build docks, so that means we can start pumping out submarines and an outpost, too. That produces 4 oxygen and 4 power. Oh, so we can build bases that are separated from the main base. Oh boy. Rate per day attachment module. Okay, we got to build that. Oh, that'll increase our research. And it doesn't require any additional crew, so that's a good research update as well. But it doesn't show what the building cost is. Uses computational data analysis techniques to add research data production placed on top of a research lab. So maybe we can specialize. We might have to build multiple labs and each of them can specialize in something? Interesting. Grandma Pancakes, it's your birthday today? Well, happy birthday. Thanks for joining us for Surviving the Abyss on your birthday. Yay, let's get some scuba gear. Let's go scuba diving for your birthday. Let's get... Chat, grab your scuba gear. We're going snorkeling and scuba diving. Excellent. Happy birthday. Enjoy. Yeah, we're going on a deep dive for nuggets and hot pockets and pizza rolls. Let's go. Alright, I'm kind of undecided on this whole technology tree because I feel like there's going to be a cost for that. So let's save this game. We're going to do a research test. I want to... It's a little vague on how it tells you how that research is going to work, so I don't want to, like, waste it. So let's do rate per day attachment module. Oh, now it tells you how much it is. Oh, it should tell you that before you research it. But I guess you wouldn't know until you research it. Oh. No gusta. Alright, I'll just reload that. Okay, so some research won't tell us a building cost until we research it, which is actually kind of realistic. Like, how would you know what a building would cost to build if you didn't even build the building yet or design it? So we're gonna do research, and then we're gonna have to decide what to build after we research it. But it looked like that required glass in order to... Yeah, quartz glass. Looks like we're pretty limited on quartz glass, so we should probably... Oh, now the oxygen updated. It was at +2 a minute ago. Oh, now it's at +3. Okay. Alright, so we'll need to be cautious about that. I guess music was aggressive for the load-in. Alright, let's go ahead and do power. We'll do coal efficiency upgrade first. Since that's not necessarily a building, that's more of an efficient policy. No, that's why you gotta quick save sometimes in these games to see what the... You know, every game's a little different with how research works. You know, some games you have to, like, pick a research project and then you, like, research it slowly. Other games you get, like, you generate points and then you spend them like a currency. And this one's going down the currency route. So we'll see. Common habitat, abundant habitat. Yeah, efficiency is key. Alright, let's build another light. So it looks like there's some habitats there. Oh, and also here. Abundant, common. But there's also coal deposit there. These are closer, though. I think we'll go down here first. Cannot build in the darkness. Okay. The light can be built in the darkness. Wait a minute. That's going to be a problem, though, because I won't be able to connect it to power. Wait, what? Maybe it'll let me build there when there's a light that could be built. Because if that's the case, I'd have to build on the edge of every... Ooh, that seems like a pain. We'll have to experiment with that and see. Oh, we were able to build this one on the edge. We'll see. Oh, what? So that means our building limit would be this. How much is the tower recipe? Ooh, that's kind of spendy. 12 glass and 8 steel? We don't have that much more glass. Yeah, we can build from the light, but that just means we have to make... That means a lot of baby steps to get somewhere, which is interesting because the initial... The base's coverage is like this. And then we built this one here, and we're allowed to do it. And this light and that light kind of overlap. I guess what we'll do... I'm going to load that again, because I don't want to waste the... Wait, can we get our materials back? 4 and 6. Ooh, you do not get all materials back. Okay. It's another good thing to note. We're learning a lot. So destroying a building does not give you a full refund. It looks like lights should overlap, and you probably should build from the power... If you know you're going to build a light somewhere, build the power line first, then build the light, because you're restricted via the power. I was hoping maybe the dim light from the light, maybe having some sort of a backup source, would allow us to reach it, but I guess not. Okay, we're learning a lot of good subtle nuances. So in this case, we can build to here. So let's do that. So we can build like that. Okay. So the dashed blue line will let us build. So I must have built like one too far? Wait a minute, that's weird. It won't let us build if it's too far. There's a dotted blue line and it says valid. I think I'm just going to make another, like a power line. Like this shows that we could build a power line here. Takes a lot of steel, but we do need to get up to this location. Well, let's experiment a little bit more. Let's try 12. Okay, oh, well, that built. That's weird. Okay, whatever. That's strange because, like, if you try to build in an invalid area, it won't let you build. But then when we built where we were permitted, then it was like it couldn't build. Okay, that should work. All right, cool. First try, guys. Yeah, we did it. I want to thank my middle school gymnastics coach, assistant coach for nothing because I didn't have one, but you know, Grandma, thanks for always believing in me. And that one guy who drove a bus that I was on in 2008 one time to go one stop. Thank you very much for supporting me in these. When everybody else doubted me, you guys were there. Thank you very much. Alright, so now it's building. Seems like a good policy to try to build the light first and see if you can build it, then build a line to where the approximate light can be built, then build the light after you build the line. Easy. Yeah. Just like hitting the like button and saying hi. Alright, there goes the light. And it has power. Good, no crazy krakens or anything. That's nice. I like the seaweed here. That's really cool. Cool. Alright, so now we have two resources. We have giant hatchet fish and unicorn crestfish. Abundant and common. Let's go with the hatchet fish. Build a fauna trap. That's 10 iron. Alright then. Kitty. That's a big kitty. Okay, bye. Alright. Pretty soon we're going to open up a Joe's Crab Shack down here. And everyone's invited. We got to compete with the Bubba Gump that's already down here. That was a kitty. Just a nice, totally, you know, normal everyday kitty. I like the rock formations down here. They're inspiring. Chat, what was the name of the show that had the dolphin that talked to people? Was that SeaQuest? I remember that dolphin being cool. One crew member unemployed. Alright, that's fine. We'll get you a job soon. Oh yeah, Flipper was cool too. That was a cool show. Alright. Capture 3 specimen. I think that'll just take time. Looks like it's a couple minutes per capture. We will have our first fish. And we need to build a cloning lab, right? Let's build that onto the research lab. That looks like a hotel and casino. You need a Margaritaville casino and hotel? Yeah, I think we're going to do an all-you-can-eat seafood buffet down here. And then just overcharge. I mean, we can. We have no competition. We still need to stockpile 80 coal. We have a bunch of research points. Let's spend those. Alright, let's do O2 output. And coal efficiency. So now we'll gather more coal. We're burning quite a bit already, but those power plants are like spendy in terms of their fuel costs. Oh, dude, the base looks really cool. So I guess the last person who's unemployed will be working at the cloning lab. Dude, we're gonna have our first clones. We're close. We're about to have our first clones. And then if we get 2 of them, we can have them thumb wrestle, and then we can have our first clone wars. Fauna trap. Fauna captured 5 giant hatchet fish. Good. Or no, 5% human genome. Good. Good. We're kind of low on building materials, so I wonder if they'll reward us with some soon. Oh, are the subs not working anymore? Did we mine everything? No, they're still doing stuff. We could build another buoy. Oh, there's some stuff here. Quartz glass. We'll probably need to make a glassworks, though, to... Oh, no, we can just literally use it. Okay. So it's not as rare as I thought it was. Oh, there's 118 iron there. Perfect. Let's build another buoy. And since there's only a little bit there, I'll leave 1 sub. I think if you were in the Italian Navy and you were on a submarine, I think that'd probably be the most delicious vessel to be on, right? I mean, who doesn't love an Italian sub? Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. I'll be here all week. Tip your waitress. Your streams always make me hungry. Well, I mean, you know, we're down here in the sea. That's where all the seafood is. That's where they keep it. We have a carbohydrate farm going. Who doesn't love carbs? Carburetors, carbohydrates. We love them all. Thank you, Morgan. Appreciate your support. Welcome back to the stream as always. Hope you're doing well. Alright, we've got ourselves a lot of mining going on now. So we are going to get steel. Looks like we're getting concrete. Wait a minute. There's a difference between scrap steel and iron. Iron can be converted to steel. So scrap steel or refined steel in an alloy furnace is the same. So we're waiting to capture 3 specimens, and then we begin the cloning. There's our cloning lab. Good. Oh, we're building on the ocean floor to try to keep our cloning research secret from the enemy. It's the Cold War, so we can't let them know what we're doing. I also need to build a tunnel. I'll probably build something over here too. Alright, we're just waiting on the specimens and the coal now. 62 coal, we were at 40, so that research definitely paid off, and we're at 0 power. Meaning we're using 34 and we're making 34. Okay, so we're perfect on our power usage. This looks absolutely cool. I want to see a variant of this type of game like in the Arctic too. To build an Arctic research base would be really cool. Something to do with aliens like the Thing would be awesome. These formulas work so well. What is that noise? Okay, I thought something was going to attack us. Oh. I want to make another power plant, but if I do that, it's going to use more coal, and then we'll never finish this goal. So let's just chill for a minute. Hey, we did it. Now we're going to start cloning. And then it's time to finish the coal goal. Thanks for all the likes too, chat. Appreciate all that support. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. It's very nice of you all. All right. All prior experiments in cloning led to the test subjects who suffered from poor health, malnutrition, and could only undertake the simplest of tasks. Your work down here can fix this. We can fix this. The time has come. Open the cloning interface, add the desired genomes to the sequence, and begin the cloning process. Good. Good. It's time, chat. It's time. We clone our first viable human genome with fish and a side of chips. Open genome sequencer. Giant hatchet fish. Wow, it only has like a 15% chance to succeed. Wow. Alright, begin. We've begun cloning our first human. On the floor of the ocean. Let's go, baby. Clone a human using the genetic system. Oh, so there it goes. Cloning. Oh, we're doing 3 out of 3. So we'll possibly clone 3 humans. Humans. We got 3 remaining. Good. So if we get a clone down here, they will probably become a new employee. But the clones, as they mentioned, won't last for very long. So we're going to have a constantly fluctuating population where they're going to be cloned, and then like within a month they're going to die. But the more efficient our cloning is, the longer they'll last. So we'll have to keep making more, but then they will die to death. Don't we have any dry ground to build our empire? Chat, for the last time, this is taking place in the Netherlands, okay? This is what it's like to be below sea level. Clone batch in progress. 122 seconds. 50% done. Oh, baby. I think we have to do that 3 times. We'll see. And stockpile 80 coal. Alright, I guess we're kind of just waiting, so let's just speed up time a little bit. Okay. 88 seconds. Alert, fed crew for 15 days. Oh, that must have positively impacted morale. So +4, okay. So the better, longer working conditions, the better it'll affect the crew overall. They won't like it, though, just carbohydrates. I don't know why we don't just get a Burger King down here or something. Or an Arby's Sbarro. It was probably good back in the 70s, back when they cared. Cloning failed. Okay, that's one out of 3 failed. If our cloning process goes anything like a Meatloaf song, then we'll know that, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So there is a chance. But if all 3 fail, then I'll be out of here like a bat out of hell. I can go on. Stockpile 80 coal complete. Alert, one crew member. A new crew member has arrived. From where? From the surface? Oh, they must have sent down one from the coal extraction completion. One of the coal extractor teams has found a coal vein unlike any other we've seen before. It's much harder than the rest of the coal surrounding it. Extracting from this vein could result in considerably higher yield than usual, but it would require one of the crew to descend through the borehole to assess it properly first. Is this something you think you'd risk the crew for? Oh no. Ixion has permanently scarred me. Allow the crew to assess the coal vein or try to extract the vein without further assessment. There's a chance for a crew member to die here. Or be injured. But profits is also more important than people. Allow the crew to assess the coal vein. One of your crew got trapped while exploring the deposit. They're out now, but they'll need to spend some time in the hospital to recover. Acknowledged. Oh, we got full on coal. Wait, what? Coal is at 130 out of 100, but it says 80, but it says full. Is there a way we can build more storage? Fuel stockpile. I guess we'll build that over here. So now we need to build a hospital. $30 research for that. Hospitals treat crew with low health to allow them to return to the workforce. Building cost is 15 quartz. Takes 3 power and oxygen. So we need to make more power, which is exactly why we use that coal. Alright, let's do another coal generator. Alright. Now we're going to need more power. And then life support hospital. Build that near the crew quarters. Alright, let's see. Protein harvester, that's probably going to take fish. Biomass generator. We could use that other deposit for biomass, but we might want to do that for our cloning. Which we're still working on our first clone. Do you pay the workers in C dollars? We pay them in, like, you know, buffet vouchers. And exposure. You know, clout, essentially. Might need that O2 purifier. Well, now this shows us what it needs, but I don't know what that is. So some research will show you, but others won't. This shows you building cost, but this does not. Or whatever it was. It was the research stuff. Yeah, this doesn't show you building cost. Weird. A trench extractor. Extractor that can reach deep into the trenches to gather otherwise inaccessible resources. Oh, damn. Increase the number of genomes that can be spliced into a sequence by 1. Oh, faster cloning time. Increase cloning by 10%. Let's get it done. Speed that up. Oh, there we go. Now we can store much more coal. Up to 150. That was weird. Before it told us we were full at 80, but we have 100, but we built this storage, so it increased it by 50. Oh, it's not done. But it says 150. That thing just finished. It must have counted it before it was done. Strange. We'll need more O2. 1 injured crew. Yep, that's why we're building the hospital. So we're going to have to take somebody off of another job to treat them. Unless we get a clone. Dr. Clone. Paging Dr. Clone. I guess Dr. Clone's a little better than Dr. Claw. His plans never go according to plan. I want to build that marine replenisher or whatever, so we can keep getting those fish nearby too. Alright, hospital is operational, but we need somebody to work it. Work it real good. Let's see. Oh wow, we need people to even work at the power plant. Uh-oh. Well, we have a bunch of coal for now, so let's go ahead and turn that off for now. Let's get a doctor in here. Employment. What? It says nobody's unemployed. Sort by employment. What if I just turn this off? Because it's also using power. Alright, so rather than just unemploying a building, it's also good to turn it off. Well, it looks like one of them self-assigned to the... It looks like they're auto-reassigning themselves? Looks like one went to the power building. Oh, this other guy went to the coal generator. So they kind of like reassign themselves. Who's got like our smartest brain? Oh, our crew health is also dropping because they're just eating carbohydrates. But I guess that's good that we built a hospital. That'll get them... Is there a way to see somebody's specialty? Health, age, but I can't see their specialization. I'm just going to assign somebody from coal generator 3. There we go. And then that should allow the patient. Yep, alright, so Christina Stockdale's the one who was wounded. Or Christiana. She was at 25, now she's at 30. Alright, so 2 weeks in the hospital. Alright, fair enough. We need more people. This is going to be a dance of reorganizing power, reorganizing oxygen, and manpower. I wonder if it'd be better to have one generator at 100% efficiency or multiple at a lower efficiency. This is outputting 20 at maximum. So if we get a full crew, including an engineer or whatever, you can get up to 20 power from a coal plant. That's pretty good. Alright, we still need to clone a human then. Oh no, 2 have failed. This final research subject should work if chat gets up to 350 likes. I'm being told by our research team that with the correct splicing of likes, we should be good. Oh man, we're so close to breakthrough. What the? Alright, we gotta do it again. Damn it, chat, I counted on you. Let's do it again. Well, while we wait, this gives us plenty of time to continuously mine resources. So we'll have more to build with. How far down are you? I'm down bad. That's right. Ah, Paper Tiger, welcome back as a little raptor. Thank you very much for the support. So we're waiting for cloning to complete and for mining. Let's go speed 2 then. And we also want Christiana to be out of the hospital too. To which I suppose when she's out we can turn off the hospital. Clone complete. Lauren Robinson. Wait, lifespan infinite? We made the perfect clone. She will never die. Good. 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 Yeah, that's game 1. Alright, perfect. Well, thanks guys for watching Surviving the Abyss. We've perfected humanity. What was that noise? First useful clone. Chapter complete. Greetings, Overseer. This is Command Station once again. Congratulations on your first success. This is the first partially successful human clone in almost 3 years.
Welcome.
This, however, is just the beginning. These crew still have a limited lifespan, so you're surely going to need more. Expand the population to 20. Oh, so we need to make 2 more viable clones. Good. Well, we should do another... Does this take employees here? No, so we should build another capture thingy. And splice in even more genes. Increase the number of genomes that can be spliced by 1. Good. Good. Alright, so the new goal is to get a population of 20. I think what we should first do is put everybody to work in the power plants, then expand our oxygen production, and then we can start building buildings again. In fact, we might be able to build an oxygen thingy now, but we need people to work at it. "12 buildings with unsafe air quality." Well, that's interesting. This oxygen meter says grids with low air quality 1, grids with poor air quality 0. So low must be above poor. Is there a graph to see further information? Alright, well, we better build an oxygen thingy then. Because we're going to need both more oxygen and safe oxygen. And with a little bit more research, we can unlock that purifier. That'll further help. So we need to worry about quality and quantity. Good. Can we make another viable clone? That's weird. A building can take power before it's even employed. All crew have been fed for 20 days. Oh, another failed clone. Darnge. But we made, that first clone we made was so good she'll live forever. That's great. This one's for you, Mrs. Robinson. Cuckoo Cachoo. Good. Dude, we made the perfect clone, our first try. First one we made was our best one. Oh, and actually when Christiana's out of the hospital in 10 days, we'll have 2 members of the crew back. Good. I guess getting greedy on the coal was probably a good thing. Alright, we're at like 90% for our last clone. I guess we still are getting coal from the submarines too, which seem to work autonomously. They don't seem to take employees. Damn, cloning failed. Alright, let's do it again. Actually, we need to catch more fish. So now this time we can do... What's taking so long here? 3 minutes 20? Requires abundant bait. Ah, okay. So we need to... Oh, we need to bait in this group with this group. Okay. So we need to lure one in. So is this like a tier 2 fish? We have this. Potency 5%. We have a 5% chance to catch them. So we spend one of our basic to try to catch like an advanced. Okay, that could work. Alright, we're going to put our cloning process on hold till we have more fish. Which is good news. That means we can shut down the cloning lab for now. And then put them to work in the oxygen lab. So hopefully they'll automatically be reassigned here. It's kind of tricky to reassign workers. You have to kind of like... You know, actually, this might be a good idea, is to reassign the workers before you shut down a building. So if you know you're going to shut down the cloning lab, just reassign the workers from the cloning lab to where you need them, then shut the building down. Otherwise, it's kind of random where they go. It looks like everybody hopped into the power plant, to which I'm going to shut down 3. So let's take people from cloning, or from generation 3. Alright, so hopefully that improved air quality will also improve crew health. So we should have an unemployed worker? Well, it doesn't say. Nope. And it looks like the fish traps are automatic as well, so no crew needed there. But now we gotta catch more fish. Different fish produce different clones, I presume. Well, it has a higher chance to produce a clone that will never die. We got lucky with our first clone. They're gonna live forever, so they're like the perfect clone. Otherwise, they have like limited lifespans. So I think we got like, first we got lucky by making a clone, and then second we got like double lucky by having one that will never die. The perfect clone. I'm assuming by infinite they mean just standard human lifespan. Because, like, we're 22 days into this game. Imagine trying to get 22 years into it. Plus, I don't even know if coal deposits are infinite. Oh, they are. Okay. So you could technically live down here forever. Forever, ever. Forever, ever. Nerdpalooza, congrats on the 6 months. Thank you very much for being a positive beacon. A tower of light, if you will, for our community. Thank you very much. Alright, so to make a better clone, we're just going to try to capture more fish.
Welcome.
That's going to take time. And Neen, thank you very much for the 5 months as a raptor egg. Thank you for your support. Thank you. These clones must look hideous. Nah, they're probably like...
Welcome.
I'd imagine our clones would probably look like Chad emotes. It's perfect clone Chads. So perfect that every one of them looks the same. Like if you look, if there were a Chad in the chat right now, it would just be like a perfect army of Chads just marching right through. Cast on, thanks for the 19 months as a raptor egg. Thank you very much for your support too. That's not what a Chad looks like, Jeff. Don't you give me that Kappa face. You know what I was asking you to do. How dare you? Also good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Alright, did we get a better fish? Oh, we're about to. Wait, it says 3 minutes and... Oh, there's 9 out of 10 here, so we must have captured one. But it counts as a generalist fish. Okay. Unseen King, welcome aboard as a raptor hatchling. This game is phenomenal. I like the slow pace of this too, because it's like, I wouldn't imagine an undersea base being very easy or quick to build. Oh yeah, our cloning lab's offline. So I guess basic bait means that we'll always catch a fish. Or we'll always have that. Uh-oh. The people are unhappy that our food is low quality. Some of the crew are becoming aggressive over food rations. What should we do about it? Give extra food, promise to provide high quality food soon, leave them to fight. Wow. Well, extra food's probably going to decrease happiness faster. We're going to be getting more people, so getting more food would probably be that'd be a bad call.
New member, welcome.
All right.
New member, welcome.
Let's promise better quality food. Oh, at least it tells you what the thing will do. Crew relations will stay neutral and 2 crew will be injured. That's a bad call. Promise to provide high quality food soon. Food -10. Crew relations. It doesn't say plus or minus. I guess, no. Crew relations will diminish. This will stay the same. This just costs 20 food? And okay, maybe this is the better option. This seems like it's just a one-time policy. So we'll give them a little bit of food, and then they'll just be happy, and it'll cost us 20. Okay. We provided extra food while some of the crew disapprove. The issue has been dealt with. Alright, well. We're at 76%, so that's good. Yeah, the second trap that we built is using the first traps as bait. So this is now a bait trap. And this is a... like a tier 2 fish. There are more out there. We could get more. Need to build another light to get to them. Where are the habitats? Oh, they're here. Before I build that light, I'm just going to save again. I don't trust it. Well, we could try to reopen the cloning lab. I'll do that in 2 days when Hospital 1 has 2 employees. Jeez. Get out of there. We only need 1. No bears? I don't see no bears. One crew member is unemployed. Good. Oop, power at -1. Uh-oh. Boy. Wait, 3 days? Oh, the 2 people in there reduced it. Okay, so more doctors means a faster healing time. Then we'll undo that. Okay, so as soon as she's healed, we'll switch it around. Fauna depleted. Abundant to 0. So I wonder if we can do this to replenish it. Oh yeah, we can. So that'll replenish what we've taken. 10 and 15 takes 2 power, 1 oxygen, and 2 crew. I'm not going to be able to do that until we have more crew members. But that's going to take fish, so... Something's fishy about that. We also need a construction sub to come over there. And that's done. Ooh. A light takes 5 power? Damn. Alright, we're gonna leave that off for now. I will connect it, though. All right. And back to the clones. Glad we got plentiful resources here. We can at least get steel for quite some time. Now we have iron, so that's going to need to be mined and then smelted. Any other resources? Oh, there's copper up here. 227, okay. Steel and quartz here. Go mine there at some point. Not now, but soon. Okay. Boy, getting a crew member injured is horrible. One mining sub is idle. Can you not mine the iron? There should be resources at all three of these nodes. Ah, we're full on iron. Oh, the 70% up there, it's crew relation. It started at like 40. It's bouncing around from... Well, we got a lot of iron. Okay, so that's why they can't mine anymore. Let's put you on coal. Ah, okay, this one's idle because we're full on iron. Okay. Well, the resource can stay there, so that's fine. We'll come back for iron later. So we'll just mine up the coal. So we can mine surface deposits of coal for quite some time until we really need to use the extractor, so we can kind of get some stuff from that for a little bit. Alright, so we're not mining iron from the surface anymore, but scrap steel. From the ocean floor, I should say. Okay, and... Cristiano will be out of the hospital. There we go, yay! Alright, let's shut that down. Open that up. Let's start cloning, baby. Roll them dice. Ooh. This increases our chance from 5% to 15%. Good. Good. So now we got quite a... Oh, mutation 4. Decreases a clone's lifespan. Okay, so we want the perfect clone like we had before with no mutations. It was perfect. Begin cloning. Good. 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 And what's that? Oh, we can't capture anymore. Okay, so these have to shut down. They're not taking any power or anything, but I'm just going to mark them as shut down. Because they're kind of down. So we'll turn off this light. And turn on this one. And there's 75 coal there too, so that's good. We have King Dory and a rough octopus. Common and abundant. Okay. Need more clones. Very nice. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, the last stream should say that it's Dawn of Man, and it should show Dawn of Man, but it's, if it's different, then it's a YouTube glitch. It looks good for me. Like, it all looks accurate on my end, so it's like, YouTube, what are you doing? Blaine Bumbar, 65 days. Not a perfect clone, but we now have another clone. Good. 2 are unemployed. Let's do power again. Ooh, we now have 6 samples. We need abundant bait for the common trap. Okay, we're making a lot of power. Mining sub is idle. That should fix that. Okay, good. All right. Well, if we get one more clone, we've completed HQ's next request. And we have succeeded. Prash O'Neill with the 65-day lifespan. The first clones have been a partial success. Mutation in the genetic sequence means their lifespans are shortened, so we'll need to clone a steady supply to ensure faculty remains functional. This is exactly the start we were hoping for. The sacrifice you are making is a great benefit for humanity. Sacrifice? What am I... Excuse me? What? Exclamation point schedule. Alright, now with the extra people, well, we still don't have enough. We could make one more clone. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. To find resources and genetic samples we need, we must explore. Before we can build further out, we'll need an exploration submarine to map the route. Oh, somebody's gonna die. Exclamation point schedule. Construct a submarine factory and utilize it to produce an exploration submarine. Well, we're getting full on a lot of resources. Construct a submarine factory. Do we have to research that? No. Submarine factory can produce a variety of submarines. Use submarines to build, mine, and explore the unknown. Oh, oh baby. Let's connect that to the power thingy here. I'm assuming that door will open and it'll launch a sub. And a little power to go with that too. Alright, we got a lot of extra power, which is great. That means that we can expand. We just need more people. How much does that thing take for power? 2. So I want to get that active again and try to build a replenishment station. A marine stabilizer, 1510. Yeah, we will need that. Cool, we can build it like on the cliffside. That's sweet. 3 out of 3 clones, chat. We did it. We got 3 out of 3 clones. Oh, actually, it's 3 out of 4. We can do one more, possibly. Oh, HQ is going to be pleased. Overseer, our steel supplies are running low. The deposits of scrap steel won't last forever. If we want to continue the mission, we'll need to start mining iron ore and converting it to steel in an alloy furnace. Build our first alloy furnace and create steel. Acknowledged. Unlock the furnace and build it. So I guess we don't need a iron ore drill yet. We'll be just using the iron that we found. But that's going to require more coal, so we're going to need workers in the alloy furnace and workers in the coal extractor. That's going to take 15 concrete. Well, at least we still have small coal deposits. All right, time to ping. Vasily? 1 ping only. Oh, here we go, baby. Hit me. Oh, there's an iron ore deposit, but that's surface. Oof. Concrete is way out there. That is a million miles away. We want something close. Alright, we got 3 out of 4 clones. Not bad. Crew member is unhoused. We'll have to build another Crew quarters. Ah, we need concrete for that. Oh, here we go. More resources. There we go. Concrete up there. We got quartz, concrete, and concrete. That's better. We might be able to mine that. That might be in the range of the light, maybe. Looks like it counts. We got lucky. 3 out of 4 clowns? No, we're making clones, not clowns. Jeez. Yeah, I've been enjoying this so far. It's slow and tedious, and there's a little bit of planning to it, but it hasn't gotten hard yet, but it's like a little more tricky. Does this tie into the series? It's kind of like a vague genre. Surviving Mars, surviving the aftermath, and surviving the abyss are all not really tied together, but there are like things that kind of connect, like, you know, in surviving Mars when you lay out cables on Mars' surface in order to connect power. This has that. It also seems to have drones, submarines too. But I think if you like surviving Mars or surviving the aftermath, you'll like this. Although this is more, it's not post-apocalyptic. It's taking place in '76, but it's a Cold War game. So there's the enemy around, whoever that is. You thought you saw concrete somewhere near the base? Let's see. Here, let's scan for concrete. Well, according to this, it says there's 54 concrete, and it seems to be right there, I think. There could be more. Oh, let's actually save. We're going to make our first Italian sub. Build a construction sub, mining sub, exploration, or transportation sub. Well, they want us to build exploration, so let's do that. 10 glass, 15 steel. Ooh. Man, one guy's going to build that himself? Damn. Oh yeah, there you go. You can see him. Hey, stop standing around. Get to work, pal. A critical malfunction has occurred in our power generator. A malfunction can occur when buildings are not fully staffed. Oh. The building will need to be repaired before it can be used again. Well, good news. Uh-oh. One destroyed building. Oh god, power's cut. Repair cost 5 concrete. Insufficient resources for repair. 7 minus 5 is 2 video game. Oh, it's marked for repair. Okay. There it goes. Power's minus 5. Actually, that's kind of cool. It cut this light that requires the 5. So it's not that we have negative 5. It should go back on now. Yeah, okay. So the system automatically sacrificed a light, which is horrible. Could you imagine if there were people living here and that light went out? Hell no. Speaking of people living, we need to get one more cruise quarters. Is there a way to upgrade these, maybe? Let's take a look at research. And we should do some more cloning. Even though we don't have enough people, some of these workers have a limited contract, let's say, chat. Limited. Yeah, limited contract, yeah. Don't question it further. Population, garden dome or mess hall? Wonder how we get to tier 2. Well, let's see. Don't need that. Biomass generator's kind of not needed for now. I think I'm just going to keep generating and saving research until HQ tells us something. Yeah, more clowns, yeah. Wonder if the exploration sub will need crew members. It's possible. Oh, there's our marine stabilizer. Let's build a tunnel. Tunnels are free. That's kind of cool. Thankfully. Wonder if the elevators are free. Yes. Ah, this is giving me Soma vibes as we go deeper. Let's build the elevator. That's weird. That's the only building that has to be constructed, but it doesn't have a material cost. The tunnels are just built automatically. Tunnel partially in darkness. Yeah, tunnels would actually be partially in darkness game, you're right. They knew how to make these tunnels like this. They knew making it not cost resources was a good idea. Good job, devs. Alright, let's make it look clean, chat. Oh, bro, let me make a cool little junction bubble. Yeah. It's supposed to look cool. Yeah, tunnels alone would have bankrupted the player. Yeah, because if you had to build them and then delete them and like get them perfect and work around the lighting system, that was a good gameplay choice. Like, tunnels should cost materials like quartz and steel, but the fact that they don't. is a good call. Alright, do we have enough materials for more homes? Okay, we're at 93% for our submarine. Alright, we're about to send out an expedition. This is going to be cool. Uh-oh, food's a bit low. We need to get them carbs up. We need more concrete. Steel, we're okay on. Concrete, we got to mine up a little bit more. Let me assign 1 to quartz and 2 to concrete. Sonar scans also reveal nearby points of interest. Send an expedition to any point of interest. Oh, that's where the expeditions can go. To send an expedition, open the submarine command screen, select a green point of interest, and assign the crew to the submarine and start the expedition. So we need to assign crew. So point of interest. Maybe this will give us free research points. Well, let's go over here. Sunken submarine. Well, that explains the scrap metal. Oh, there's the sub. Cool. So that's like our science vessel. That's interesting. Exploration time. Speaking of subs, chat, don't forget to sub to the channel. Thank you. Recently sunken submarine, its hull has been punctured. Difficulty 2, class tech. No, that's true. Yeah, they could use a blueprint mode for laying that out. That's true. But I guess one less thing to worry about is nice. Alright, let's build another cruise quarters first. And we'll build a farm next. And we'll need to bring some people into the clone zone. Let's do it. Then we can explore when we got some more people, because I really don't want to take anybody off power or oxygen production. And coal is low. Mm-hmm. Is there any resources on the edge? Oh, there's coal here. Okay. So we can get some coal down there. 75 is a pretty good amount. Alright, so coal's not so desperate. And apparently we can build another mining ship. Because it tells me... Oh, maximum number of submarines is 7. So the exploration sub brought that up to 7. We also have a transportation sub. That must be putting stuff into storage. Work sites. Oh, quartz deposit right there. And a coal deposit next to base. Alright. Didn't even see that. Let's delete that. Good. Good. They want us to build an alloy furnace, but we need more concrete for that. That's going to require a lot of things. Keep that off for now. Is our coal mine off? Yes, it is. We don't have enough people to work at it. We're having the autonomous drones gathering coal off the surface or the ocean floor, so that's okay for now. We're trying to get more people by making more clones, so we're kind of waiting for that. Oh, looks like we have our housing done. Good, now we have housing for 4. I guess some people can live in the main base, too. You like these style games? Yeah, it's slow and go, but it's satisfying the more we grow the base. Did we research meat harvesting? Well, there is a protein thing, but we're gonna have to sacrifice one of our we're gonna have to sacrifice like one of our fish thingies for it. But what's interesting about that is that we also need to replenish the source. So if we want fish to keep like respawning or whatever, we need to we have to have this building functional, the marine stabilizer. Then that'll either give us a constant food source, cloning thing, or biomass for power. Which seems like a good call for 2 reasons, because 1, it'll lessen the impact on air quality, and 2, it'll be a renewable source, but it'll take a lot more employees. And if we don't keep employees at 100 or 100%, then a building could become damaged or malfunction. It's kind of got that Ixion thing to it, where it's like if a building's not fully staffed, then there'll be accidents. Okay, now we're making 2 times the food. And we got more clones coming in. I think we want to wait until we have unemployment now, so that way every building is fully staffed. Except for, as for the power things, they need a special... What? Would you calm down? I think we're okay here. We're fine. This is fine. It's just a drill of the fake emergency test. We have plenty of coal. We have 23 coal. I don't know what the red alert's about. Alright, I'll fix it. where's the other one? There should be 3 submarines. Okay. I think that's meant to bear was within 1,000 million kilometers of the base. He's been dealt with. Okay. I don't know where that last submarine went. Oh, he was just unassigned. Okay. Alright, we'll just prioritize coal for a little bit. Doesn't seem to be a way to disable the lock on research. On employment. Okay. Well, I think now we should research basic research because we're going to get into more research. So let's unlock that. Alright, we're going to get our coal numbers up for a little while so we don't get a red alert. And we'll assign all future employees to the extractor. Oh, that's good, Gabriel. I hope you enjoy. Where are the bears? Oh, certainly not in chat. Chat is a bear-free zone, as you all recall. And just in case... Alright, cool. Hopefully this year, DC. Hopefully this year. Hey, Fergus McGeegan. Got another employee. Good. Oh, wow. We got 3... Oh, out of 5 now. We can make up to 5 clones. Welcome to the coal mines, brah. So I guess essentially we have unlimited power. So long as we have a full crew in the power plants and a full crew in the mines, the coal mines, we can keep on mining coal. Because it is infinite, but it's all on rate. So we maybe we'll be able to upgrade that thing to mine more. Or maybe we can make the power plants more efficient again. Efficient. Lol. You want science to make macroscopic water bear? Oh, God. Water bears? They can go in the water now? Next thing you know, they're going to get a scuba emote or something. No, this feels like something else entirely. This is more tedious, methodical, and slow. And it makes me not want to explore. I really don't want to go outside of this. I hate building the lights. It's kind of scary. It's making me feel feels. I don't like it. 3 mining subs are idle. Oh, did they already finish? Let's have them go get the rest of that coal. Well, let's have 1 get iron and 2 get coal. 9 crew are malnourished. Crew who eat only low-quality food will eventually become malnourished. Health reduced by 33%. Oof. Well, we need a protein farm then. Alright, so maybe we'll turn this into food over here rather than bait. So, we'll need people to work here now, so we can replenish these numbers and turn it into food. So, let's research protein harvester. And what's the upgrade? 20% output. That seems like immediately useful. Yeah, let's turn this into food. How much to build that? Protein harvester requires 2 power, 2 oxygen. Oh, we can't put it on that one because it's depleted at the moment, but we can bring those numbers back. It has now been depleted and cannot be used for power, food, or genomes. But we might be able to bring it back to life. Replenishes the fauna population of a habitat within its area of effect. Alright. Let's not get any more fish for a little while. I want to make sure that's not permanently depleted, but if it is, then we know that you can't bring them back to life. We'll have to find out. My thought is possible. Since we have some captured, why not be able to clone the fish itself or catch and release program? Subs are idle. Oh, he can't get the iron. I meant to do concrete. We need more steel. Scrap is important. Hey, Overseer, it's Philip Stockdale's birthday today. We were hoping to throw a surprise party in their living quarters. I know it's a lot to ask, but could we take 20 food from the stockpile for the party? Yeah, fine. Happy birthday, Philip. Guys, can we get ones in the chat for Philip's birthday? In fact, let's go scuba diving. Everybody get to the airlock. Let's go. Totally will be fine at this depth. Happy birthday, Philip. Fill up all you want on food. It was good to relax for a while, thank you. You're welcome. 11 crew are now malnourished from all that bad food. I'm working on it. We need better food. What do we cut off to pick up numbers? Research lab? Yeah, we need food now. Alright, let's cut off the cloning lab. Let's get these food numbers up. Okay, they're good. I think I need to build an elevator to get down there. Let's try that. Oh boy. Can we get their health up too? Maybe they can go to the hospital. Check back on that in a minute. What? Oh, that looks cool as hell. That looks cool. Okay, so we can't do anything about malnourishment at the hospital. We just got to improve the food. And the 2 unemployed can work at this when it's done. Is that connected? Nope. Awaiting construction. Let me make sure that's connected. There we go. Now we need power. And it needs O2, but that'll be when the elevator construction is complete. Kind of weird how tunnels are instable, but the elevator takes time. So essentially you could build an infinitely long tunnel. Coal seems to be holding. That's good. And we are producing high quality food. Status abundant. Oh, good. No, it's not. Wait, it says 1 out of 12 and 8 out of 10. It is replenishing it. Excellent. Harvest fauna to produce high-quality food. Must be constructed on an active habitat. Oh, that's so cool how we have to use those habitats. Good idea to keep the ones closer to base functional, so we can make food out of it. So now we've got 20 low-quality food and 5 high-quality food. 24 food consumed per day. Oh, okay, so it's 1 food per person. Will they opt to go for the high quality before they eat the low quality? Anyway, if this number goes down, we'll be good. And hopefully their health... I hope their health goes up without having to turn back on the hospital. How's it going? Game looks really interesting. Yeah, it's really cool. We're going down, down, getting deeper and deeper. Hopefully it reactivates us. I'm really hoping this brings this back to life and then we could double down on food. Be cool if we could capture fish and then clone the fish. Like if we had a couple fish, why can't we just like clone them in a lab and then, you know, grow them? This is giving me numbers here. 9 out of 10, 2 out of 12, but it's showing that this is depleted. Alright, well the malnourished number went from 14 to 12, so we're at least producing some. And I've turned these off for now. We need to turn back on cloning though. We're about to lose workers because they will die eventually. The clones will. But I don't know where we should make a sacrifice. Maybe low quality food? We should store at least 200 as a backup. Can we make steel with iron and coal? We can, yep. But we'll need more employees to work at the alloy furnace. Mining sub is idle, good. Let's put them onto coal gathering. We can store up to 150 coal, so let's do that. Yeah, if we do an alloy furnace as well, we, of course, it'll burn through more coal. So I kind of don't want to do that yet. Coal seems to be more important than oxygen. We also need to do an expedition, which might give us resources. Maybe the sunken submarine will have food or something on it. This seems like it's coming back to life slowly. Three out of 12. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Is there a monster attack underwater? Oh, I don't know if there's a monster out there. I don't think so. There couldn't possibly be a monster in this game. No way. This is cool. This is actually keeping up with the number that we're harvesting. So these two buildings have to work together if you're going to make it sustainable. Yeah, there's a little Bioshock vibe with this, but it kind of feels, you know, futuristic, even though it takes place in '76. Alright, and now we're down to 10 crew malnourished, so that's good. Alright, so we are doing good there. I'm still hoping this, like, comes back to life. I don't know if I permanently killed it off. I hope not. Because now I feel bad. However, this one says 100%. That's interesting. I think when you click on these, you should get a percentage. Because here it says this one's at 100%. This can hold... Common means that it can hold 10. Abundant means it can hold 12. We're at 4 out of 12. Oh my god. Sir, slow down. This is a... Kids are playing in this neighborhood. My god. Wow, slow. Children playing. Slow it on down, sir. Spider crab. Oh yeah. Exit stage right, I'm sure. He knows what he was doing wrong. Shame on you, sir. Yeah, we have underwater farms, these two buildings. We need to make better food, but we went from like 12 to 8, so things are, or 14 to 8. So we're at least doing what we need to do for that. We need to start cloning because we need more employees. More. And I'm going to need to house them. So let's build another house and then let's start cloning. Clowning and cloning. That's what we're doing today, chat. I think this light has to stay on for these guys to mine. This seems hard and unforgiving, but I haven't necessarily crossed the threshold into Mistakeville yet. Yeah, we're catching fish because we have a protein farm over here, so it's kind of like it's farming on their habitat. So we're using fish for food, and yeah. Okay, we have a building with unsafe air quality. Let's build a purifier. I don't know what that is though. What is that material? Oh, aluminum. There's also lead. Alright, we won't be able to do an air purifier then. Let's ping for more resources. Let's do resource. Vasily, one ping only. Concrete and scrap, I'll take it. What about more fuel? None. We can build another beacon further out. Let's try resources again. Let's search for low over here. One ore found. Let's try fuel. One more time. Nothing. Habitat. Alright, so we got some close habitats nearby we could turn into food production. Seems to be better to do these doubles, though. Maybe when it gets to 100%, then it becomes abundant again. All right, only 6 crew are malnourished. Great improvement. Excellent work. But now I need to make cuts in order to... if I take people away from the power and activate the cloning, that's not going to be good. Can I move the sonar building? Yeah, I could deconstruct it and build another one. We'll get a little bit of a refund for the resources. Not too expensive. Okay, so I can't really do the air purifier till we find aluminum, so we'll hold on that. Biomass generator. Those cost 90. Docks allows transport submarines to move crew to other dock buildings. Oh, so we can build like small... Each cluster of buildings can be an outpost, and then they can move between them with the transport subs, to which we have 1. Okay. And then outpost is us starting a whole new settlement. I'm glad we researched that other thing too. Increases potency for all genomes by 3%. Okay, so there's not much I want to research at the moment for now. Let's get the cloning lab online. And let's cut the farm for now. No, we haven't gone exploring yet. We need to get a few more crew members. So we're going to start cloning, and then we're going to send people out on an expedition to a sunken submarine. That's just right over here. It's very close. Can't really see it, but... Initiate cloning. Oh boy, we'll see if we can do it. Hopefully we just get 1. 1 would be fine. I wonder if you shut these down for a while, if they'll replenish on their own. There's only 4 out of 12 here, so we certainly don't want to do any more. We want to replenish. No recent crew deaths. Sufficient O2. All buildings lit. Crew fed. Well, there will be deaths pretty soon, because the clones don't last forever. I wonder if those will count. Probably. What was that alert? Okay, we're mining all the coal we can. Kitty. All right. Need to find more scrap steel. What's up, IDLS? Oh, there's an abundant habitat there. Concrete. Scrap steel way up in the north. I really prefer scrap at the moment. Yeah, there might be scrap steel at the down sub. That's why I'm making clones so we can go on the expedition to possibly... there could be food on there. There could be... who knows, even a survivor somehow. Stranger things have happened, so... Yeah, the reason why we're not building the alloy furnace is because it'll require power, and it'll require coal, and it'll require workers. And those are three things that we don't really have at the moment. Yeah, we get some materials back for scrapping the sonar. 6 steel. I'm gonna do a few more pings to make sure we got everything. Then we'll probably move it. I think we'll probably try to move it maybe up here and try to start looking to our, let's call that north. K-Stan, thanks for the 16 months as a hatchling. Appreciate the support. Glad you love the streams. Thanks for watching. Alright, so I'm not seeing any more resources within our immediate vicinity. Same with fuel. Habitat. Oh, high habitat over here. Let's ping that. So it looks like the habitats are really plentiful to the south. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's 2 right here. That's fantastic. And they're abundant. Oh, great. That's a big dub, boys. That's great. Alright, we can turn that into further food. Beautiful. 4? We found 4 of them? Wow, okay. That's great. That's a big dub right there. That's awesome. So what we could do is welcome. Eventually we could, like, build another food producer over here to make sure no one's malnourished. Well, it sucks, but we're gonna have to take turns at food. Hey, we got a new worker. Where did they go to work? Oh, they must have worked at started working at the coal mine. No, they did not. Well, they must have started work at the protein harvester. Alright, cool. That means more food. Great. Alright, 1 clone failed. Food still at a hundo. You know what I'm gonna do? I wanna launch this sub real quick. Let's do this. We'll turn off the food temporarily. Can I assign? How do I assign a crew? Submarine Command. Our sub is called Alpha 1. Idle. Must assign crew. Oh. In order to send out an expedition, we're going to need food and coal. But it's only 2 coal to get there, so that's not too bad. It's a very... So it is based on distance. So good idea to build your submarine factory near that. That's probably where they also crew the submarine. So how do we crew that? Must assign crew. Ah, like that, okay. So that's going to be Diane and Christiana. Success rate 100%. Go. Alright. It'll just be a 3-hour tour, so I'm sure it'll be fine. Alright, our first exploit. Let's see how the sub looks. That's cool. Look at that. That's cool. Shouldn't we have nuclear power by now? 76 for subs. Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Is that a German U-boat? You bet. Alright. There's a sub that seems freshly fallen, not one of ours, as far as we can tell. Hard to tell what might have happened to bring it down without having a closer look. Regardless, it's decent enough that we might glean from information from studying it before the sea really claims it. Gather research data, resources, or ignore. Let's try resources. Resource added plus 10 steel. I think it's just going to take time for them to finish. Only 10 steel from a massive submarine like that? I think we should have gotten way more than that. Congratulations, Overseer, on completing your introductory training. From here out, we'll be still sending through key objectives, but most pressing matters will be in your hands. There's a button to review tutorials in the bottom left of your HUD. Good luck and Godspeed. I hope God's car has seat belts and a roll bar, knowing this stream. Alright, oh, new objective. Overseer, before the construction of the central hub, our scouting unit spotted a number of nearby biomes which are likely to contain new species and research. We need to further our resources to further our research. Kelp forests. Our scans indicate the presence of aluminum here. Ah, so we have to go far from the base to get a new resource. It's vital for more advanced construction efforts, along with species that may help us push the boundaries of our cloning technology. Coral reefs appear to contain a good amount of useful resources and species to help support our efforts. Great. Send an expedition to nearby biomes. So I don't know what this flare one. Flares are temporary light sources that light up a small area for 3 days. Buildings can be built within a flare's area of effect. Oh! So that's probably how you build a new base. You'll have to send a submarine out to scout an area, drop some flares, and then you have a little bit of time to, like, set up the base. So that means you probably have 3 days to get a construction sub out to go where the exploration sub was to then lay a new foundation for a new base. That's cool. And it seems to drop it wherever there's things so you can just look at it. There should be way more materials out of that. Alright, let's search for more points of interest for the sub. Anything here? Oh, there's something pretty close. Uh-oh, a cave system. Only one person needs to go? Okay. Yeah, oh damn it, bears live in caves, that's right. 2 people unemployed. That's good news. Oh, does that mean more? Oh, that might mean more clones. Giant hatch fish, abundant, 10 out of 12. I hope there's a patch where, or an update. I'm not sure how this works, but I feel like we should be able to replenish these depleted habitats if we want to. Because, like, if we have the genome for the fish or whatnot, according to the game's lore, you know, if we have that data stored, or if we have those fish in our inventory or whatnot, like up here, we should be able to, like, raise them and then release them to the wild for a food source or whatnot. I feel like that's something we should be able to do. Alright, I'd like to make another thing here so we can get more food. But we also need that alloy furnace too. And that is one of our goals, so do we have that unlocked? We do. Alright, let's start with that. Oof. Air quality impact negative 16. Damn. That's a lot of damage. That's cool. All right. There goes the sub to the caves. All right, we're on a bear scan. Scanning for bears now. If we get 100 new members in any live stream too, by the way, we'll have our bear Scoo-Bear emote ready to go. We got to go, and that's our incentive. If it happens, it'll add to the funge. Oh, that's oh yeah, there could be a bear in there. Hold on, let's check. Alright, looks good. It's impossible to tell how far this cave system stretches for, and we're going to need to be extremely cautious if we want to explore it, and if being this deep underwater wasn't bad enough without being in a cave as well. Investigate for wildlife or ignore. Investigate. Genomes added on common +2. Objective complete. Alright, cool. Mission complete. Dude, look at how cool that looks coming out of the cave. Looks like they're partying in there. Are the fish partying down in there? Yeah, you can just hear the party. They're just having a good time in there, man. It's a under the sea nightclub. It's Enchantment Under the Sea. And we gotta get back. Gotta get the DeLorean up to 88. Come on, baby.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Okay. I wasn't invited? Hell no, I wasn't. These fish are mean. Alright, good. We got an unemployed crew member. I think we want to keep a few people unemployed now for the expeditions. Seems like a good policy. Let's try another POI. Low. Facility, 1 ping only. Alright, not bad. We got 2 out of 4 clones on that one. Not bad. A sunken plane. Ooh. Click on that. 1 crew member. That should be rather plain and simple. You're waiting for me to mention Car Wash to get trifecta movie callouts? Was that a movie? Car Wash? Sounds familiar. Alright, the alloy furnace is ready. So objective complete on that, and HQ wants to talk. Sonar is picking up something moving above the research facility. We don't have an ID on the target yet, but it looks unusually large. It could be a false reading. What? Oh, that's just a John Dory fish, HQ. That's fine. No. 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 Well, one, that was not the research facility, that was a coal extractor, and two, what the hell was that? Keep your hands to yourself, sir. The handy squid. Oh, that looks like a Allied aircraft, like a Mustang. Or a Spitfire. Hands to yourself, sir. A relic of a war long past. It's in remarkable condition for its age. The Civil War? This is 1976. So, we found a World War II fighter plane. It's small, but could contain some useful salvage. Explore for research, gather data. Or resources. Give me data this time. Let's see what we get for data. Plus 15. You don't really get too much then. It probably would have been like 5 or 10 scrap or 15 research. Okay. Alright, well, 1 in the chat if you're terrified now. That was ridiculous and scary. Oh my god, it's doing it again! Stop it, sir! Sir, hands to yourself. Oh my god, it's trying to attack the subs. Bro, it's got hands. High five. Psh. Oh my god. HQ. The attack is over for now. Yeah. God help us all. Whatever just hit us was huge. Descriptions among the crew vary, but we think it's a living creature. We need to take measures now, upgrade our lighting system to output UVC light. We can unlock this ability in the tech tree. Oh boy. Dude, look at that shadow from the sub. What the hell is that thing attacking us, bro? Okay, it looks like we're starting to make steel again. So we can start mining iron again. So let's do a mining sub. For iron, let's do a concrete sub. Wasn't there a beacon over here? It must have ran. I guess maybe when you're out of materials, it just deletes. Oh boy, let's see. There's quartz glass here. I think we can mine without light, maybe. Oh, it says it's valid. That's probably because of the flare. Well, there's more coal here. Alright. Well, I was having fun until, you know. Well, I gotta hand it to the devs. They certainly, you know, sometimes lore under the sea like this is a real reach, but we got unsafe air quality all over, mostly due to that attack, I think. Okay, repairs are complete. Crew recreation access negative 25%. Alright, let's research that. I would imagine the garden dome is for that. Provides recreation for crew within the area of effect and provides a small amount of oxygen. Oh, that's good. Takes 90 research, though. Damn. Alright, let's get to researching. Alright, well, the malnourishment has improved. And hopefully the park will help with the air quality a little bit, and then the recreation will be a thing. Wow, that was, damn, nature, you scary. I don't even know that was nature. It was just like anomaly, and then red alerts all over the screen. Well, that was fun. Alright, well, good news is we have a lot of coal. Even more good news is we've got the power plants mostly fully functional. Let's do another sonar scan. And then we'll have to move this beacon because we've discovered pretty much everything. There's been a lot of luck in the south, but also a lot of stuff in the north. Alright, let's do food management as well. I guess we do more cloning, try to get more people. A very low chance of success. But we do have 24% of a chance to get a scientist. Let's start cloning, and then we'll get the clones to work in food production. We've got the coal mine down to 2. Depleted habitat status abundant. Yeah, that's misleading. I think that's 12 out of 12 now. So we should be able to build on this. We killed it, but according to this is where the hatchet fish was before, and now it's abundant again. So I think there should be a way to bring habitats back to life, because there is quite a bit of an investment to do that. But even better than that, we can salvage that and build more food down here. So we'll do that later. When we have more materials, we'll just do food here, because there's 2 abundant habitats. We'll keep them working. But we need more crew for that. Let's shut down the alloy furnace now. Open up carbohydrates. That'll bring in some food again. Whew. Save and reload could be bugged out. I don't think so. I think that's going to have to be a gameplay decision from the devs. Either way, I mean, I could see it one way being permanently depleted because you mismanaged it. On the other hand, it's nature, and nature, you know, life reclaims things like that, so I don't see any reason why we can't use our marine stabilizer, which replenishes the fauna population of a habitat within the area of effect. So it could be. Alright, let's test that. Let's see what's going on. This will be good, though. Like, for anybody playing for the first time who's watching this, they'll just be more mindful from my scouting, you know? Like, any of the mistakes that I make or things that are kind of like a little... You know, every game's got nuances like that where you got to kind of figure things out. So... We shall see. No, I like this game, yeah. The early access is good, though. It means that we can provide a lot of feedback and say, hey, this is awesome, keep doing more of this, or, this should change. Like, for example, in relation to the tunnels. People could give feedback saying, hey, we should have to pay for those tunnels and have research done. Hey, it says abundant now. It's back to life. Habitat contains species that can be harvested. Alright, it is back to life. Good job, chat. Big brain emotes. So you can bring it back to life. It seems like that's just going to need a little patch. Alright, cool. So now we can... And we've got 2 abundant sources here, too. So we've got plenty of options for food. That's really awesome. Let's build that recreational center now. What is that under? Oh, wait, I didn't finish research on it. We need... Oh, yeah, we can do it now. So, population, garden dome. We'll build that over Mya. Get in the dome, garden dome, yeah. Beautiful, yeah. Yeah, good job, chat. Excellent work. Yeah, every game's a little different, you know. I can connect here for some reason. Ah, perfect. That'll do. Alright, so that'll get done, and then that'll give recreational access. Alright. So as crazy as things are right now, they're going quite well. Quite well indeed. Alright, a few of the staff have come down with a stomach virus. They'll be unfit to work unless we act. I'd advise that you get them to a hospital. Unlock UV mode in the tech tree. Send expedition to nearby biomes. Alright, well luckily we have a hospital. So that's easy. UV lights in tech tree. UV mode. Oh, so when we get attacked, we can set it to UV mode. Unlocks the ability to set all lights to UV mode. UVC can deter dangerous fauna, but power costs increase as a consequence. Okay. Alright, we need 60 research for that. Yeah, there's an elevator, but you can't put buildings on top of each other. You can go down to lower levels like this and connect everything via tubes, but you can't build like buildings on top of each other. Good idea, though. Good thinking. Oh, that building's not connected to power. Alright, cool. So that'll increase recreational access. And we're at 0 power exactly. Alright, so we have no extra power to spare whatsoever. Interesting. Very interesting. I find this game interesting, too. And again, if you're just joining us, remember this game is on sale now on Steam. It just came out today, so if you're like, oh, dude, this looks cool, I want to get it. Yeah, it is out now, so you're good to go if you want to get it today. And or start playing yourself. But I think we should continue playing this one. What do you think, chat? Smash like if you like Surviving the Abyss. Smash like and put ones in the chat if we should stream this again tomorrow. Ones in the chat if you're a subscriber. Ones in the chat if you're enjoying the stream. Ones in the chat if you want to see a video on Surviving the Abyss too. Oh boy. I'm seeing a lot of ones. Excellent. Well, that's good. Well, for everyone watching now, I'm going to send you all live to a video of Surviving the Abyss right now, where if you've missed the beginning of the game, you can watch it again from the start, and a different building technique that I did earlier in the week, just a little bit before the release, but still contains all the stuff that you've seen earlier. So we're going to jump back to Surviving the Abyss tomorrow, but right now we're going to go live to a video that continues today for its release. So let's jump over to a YouTube live video, and I'll be back live in a little bit with some more base building games here on the channel. Thank you very much for watching our live stream. Again, it was sponsored by the makers of Surviving the Abyss, Paradox Arc, and the publisher and developer there, so make sure you check it out with the link in the description and or pinned at the top of chat, and we'll be back for more Surviving the Abyss tomorrow morning. Same time, same place. Coming up next, more Surviving the Abyss, and then base building and Company Heroes 3, and some more stuff with the Goof Troop tonight. Thanks again for watching, folks. Enjoy the video. Let's go.